How y'all doing? So, what I've been looking into recently, because I've been just waiting around for something cool to pique my interest again, is Modern Horizons 3 actually going to Modern? I mean, actually going to Magic the Gathering Arena, and I think that's really sick. More multiverses? Nah, probably not. I did my daily login by just logging in, and I'll probably not playing it today. Probably not. And then I tinkered with settings when I got home, swapped around some priorities for the monitors with what uses integrated graphics and what uses the DGPU. Laptops are so funny. Wins Rabbit and Steel? Probably never. That's like asking me like, wins Rumbleverse? One of these games is dead, and the other game I've never played. I've watched you play it, but it doesn't pique my interest. Like I have a problem. I don't know if it's like a modern gaming problem, but there's so few games that I'm just like, yeah, I want to sit down and play this. I'm so happy, right? I'm saying like that's not a feeling I get. I don't get the feeling of I'm so happy, like gaming is great right now, woohoo! Like I'm not a doomer either, like because there's always something for someone. You have to ask yourself if there's something new for you, or if you're just playing old games. Like the game I play the most off stream is like fucking 10 years old, 15 years old. RuneScape 3. I play RuneScape 3 the most off stream, and then followed by Fortnite, which is like 7 years old or 6 years old by now. I play Magic the Gathering Arena, which is it's Magic the Gathering, so it's as old as Magic the Gathering, what, 1998? Something like that? And Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I play a bunch of fucking old games. There's nothing new that's piqued my interest. I was watching this Sony State of Play until I was just like, I'm turning this shit off. Like, I don't care enough. Like, Ragnarok is coming to PC. Like, oh, yay. God of War Ragnarok, right? Like, God of War, but with the Resident Evil 4 perspective. Yeah, okay, nigga. And then we're getting... we just got... Horizon Forbidden West, right? And I watched a playthrough of it that my friend did on their Twitch, and I was like, I'm not excited for this. Like, okay, cool. Right? And I've played some single-player / multiplayer action-oriented games. Like, I like Remnant 2. Remnant 2 is really cool. I can't wait for the next DLC. That'll be fun. But most of the games I play are fucking old. They're not new. There's nothing new that's... Like, I don't care about Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm not like, oh yeah, dude, they fucking put Yasuke and I gotta play because he's black. I don't care. Gaming is so tired right now. In the most fucked up way possible. Because I'm not usually a doomer. I've never really thought about myself as like someone who's like, gaming isn't good. Gaming isn't like fun. But like most of the things that I play, at least, I don't know if this is the same for you guys, are old. They're games that came out a long time ago. As a matter of fact, I started playing this game called Lost Castle. We still gotta do all the world reruns on Remnant. We don't have to. It just would make my gear better. Like Remnant is the kind of game that you can play through it once, finish the story mode, and never do a meta build ever. And you're like, this was a swell game, and that's how it was. But now I want to get like the life steal. I want to try to find some of the weapons that I missed, stuff like that. But you don't need to. And the game has enough substance and depth in there that like what is it? It's a $50 game, right? That $50 initial dollars, it feels worth it. Like I watched like God of War Ragnarok. I've seen Resident Evil 4, the remake. I've played the original Resident Evil 4. These games in their time were worth that $60. I don't even think Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube was $60. I think it was $50. But it doesn't feel like it's worth the $60 now because it's just a rehash of the same game. I'm seeing two of myself and it's really freaking me out. There we go. I'm saying for alternate bosses you haven't seen in Suffer 3 yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you don't do certain roles, you won't like see like what did we fought? We fought the DLC boss 3 times, right? We fought her 2 times evil, 1 time. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We fought her 2 times evil, and then we finished the world 1 time good, so that we could get all the stuff for it, which is cool. But like the game has enough substance without that. The only thing I saw for the Sony State of Play that made me excited doesn't come out until 2025 and still doesn't have a full release date, and that's Monster Hunter Wilds. Like I know for sure I'm gonna play Monster Hunter Wilds. Like there's no doubt. As long as my system can handle it, I will be playing that game. It seems like we're taking the substance of gaming and distilling it down to the bare minimum of quality, and then just like amping the graphics up to 11. Yeah, Monster Hunter Wild is 210% volume. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it seems like almost every game is like 95% graphics and like 5% substance. And I say that because, yeah, some of them have really long hours when it comes to story, but a lot of it is side content and fetch quests that don't feel like real parts of the game, that don't feel like actual gameplay oriented things that matter, and it sucks. Tank might actually show up in time for Wild streams for us to trio. Dude, we're gonna have to call like a silver alert or like a life alert, because the bro's gonna, like, I don't know, fall down some stairs or something. Actually, that's what I'm saying. He's definitely gonna be like in a coma. If someone told him to wake up on time for gaming once and he would get $1 million, he would still somehow miss his alarm, and it's actually terrifying. Like, there's new expansions for games that I'm excited for, right? Like, of course, you know, Lydia is coming out for Tekken. I can't wait to play against her. That's gonna be fun. I played against some Akuma players, and he's a really swell character who does a lot of cool things on the screen. He seems very overtuned and really strong, and that's cool. And like, I don't play Strive, so I don't give a shit about Slayer, but I'm happy for people who have Slayer now and are enjoying Strive for some reason. But there's nothing big that's like really like, dude, I can't wait to game. Like, I guess there's like Outrage on the horizon eventually, but there's still no actual release date. Man, I've never like booted up stream and just wanted to like vent about how much I'm not having, how much I'm not a fan of gaming. Akuma's body proportions are weird to me. Like, he's buff as hell and his gut is still bigger than his chest. Well, he's getting old, bro. Leave him alone. Do you think that do you think you'd be ripped when you're like 80 years old? I don't think he's 80. But he's got to be really old by now, right? But like, that's not it. Ejectocito IRL would wake anyone up. I don't think anyone can sleep through an Ejectocito IRL. Which is probably a good thing. If you can sleep through that, you can probably sleep through a tornado, right? Like, man, what is there really on the horizon for gaming? Like, is there anything you guys are excited for on the horizon of gaming? Please tell me. Like, please. Like, give me like 2 or 3 games that you're like, I can't wait for that to come out. Because the only thing I can think of, the only 2 games I can think of don't fucking have release dates. Like, games, not DLCs, games. It's Monster Hunter Wilds and Outrage Fight Fest. What else? Well, like, Multiverses just came out. That's cool. Like, new fighting game, new plat fighter, as a matter of fact, right? And it's very divisive. A lot of people are liking the slower speed of the game, and a lot of people are still like, this game still feels mashy as hell, very scrubby, not fun. I'm in the middle. I'm like in the middle. Like, yes, it can be fun with friends. But like, do I think it's like a well put together game? No. Which is funny because it's also a Warner Brothers studio game. Like, they're the publisher, not the developer. And I mean, the last Mortal Kombat wasn't very well put together either, so they're not in a great position. They're not in a great spot. NRS, player first games, count your fucking days. Yeah, I'm really hoping that next year is a good year for gaming. Like, 2025, expecting Monster Hunter Wild is already one thing. Monster Hunter Wilds, my bad. Do you guys want to like go back and look at some of the trailers? Or the state of play? Is it still going on or is it over? It's like officially over, right? Oh, it's still happening. Okay, hold on. It's still happening. Is this like the after show or something? Oh, this is like the IGN after show, right? Did I already miss it?
Despite my love of all things Astrobot, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give this a.
This is IGN. Did we miss it? Is it like officially already over? It's already over, right? Yeah, it is. I thought so. What was in here that was cool?
Like on the ship saying,
and look at this.
We're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then
It's just like photorealistic graphics. And for what?
that was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this,
And for what?
learn how not to die.
No gameplay in the trailer. Reminds me of Cyberpunk.
5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord.
And this looks like Apex Legends. It's 5v5, so it's an arena shooter. It's like a hero arena shooter, right? So it's not a BR. That's cool. But it's basically just like Apex Legends / Overwatch, right? That does look like Apex? Yeah, it's like Apex got a fidelity upgrade. Like if I told someone, oh yeah, Apex Legends is getting like a ray tracing patch, and they saw those graphics, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's Apex Legends for sure. Like they would not know that it's a brand new IP. They would have no idea. Like, and it looks okay, I guess. Like it's cool.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space.
Alright, what was next? We have Ragnarok coming to PC.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
Super ultra-wide support. You only put super ultra-wide support if you want the game to feel like a movie. This is the kind of game that probably is more story and cutscene than it is like gameplay. And then let's look at this. This is the Dynasty Warriors, right? Personally, I'm not like a hater of Dynasty Warriors. This is a nice little brain mashing, like a button mashing game for people who want to press square or circle and not think. Right? Dynasty Warriors Origins. Like, okay, we've had like a million of these. Dynasty Warriors is like probably one of the oldest running franchises that still for some reason makes games, right? And then what is this? This is Genshin Impact? This looks like Genshin Impact. With realistic graphics. But it's clearly a platformer, right? It's gotta be. It's supposed to be like some little charming platform adventure game. What's it called? This music sounds very Super Mario Odyssey also. If anyone has played Super Mario Odyssey, you understand exactly what I mean when I say that. Infinity Nikki.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
I think the only thing people are gonna be like, dude, hot girls, let's fucking go! Like, that's what people are gonna be excited for. And I bet you this is a Souls-like.
War. Mortality. These essences shall not...
We're skipping through it. We're going through it real fast. A Souls-like with extra steps? Like, it looks great. Like, actually, like, fidelity-wise, it looks good.
Remember, no matter what.
But how many Souls-likes can you get through? Reminds you of Final Fantasy? That's because Final Fantasy stopped trying to be a turn-based game. When it was trying to be a turn-based game, I think it did better for itself, TBH. This looked kind of interesting, because it's like a first-person action game. And those are cool, but it's about the developers of like the Walking Dead stuff, and those weren't very good for very long. I liked when they were turn-based. Am I a hater for liking the turn-based Final Fantasy games more than the new ones? Like, am I a contrarian or something? Like, but it looks bad, by the way. Like the graphics, this game looks terrible. It looks like Skyrim. No, you're not a hater. Good. It looks like someone did a 4K upscaling mod to Skyrim.
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
Also, this isn't even real PlayStation. I think this is PSVR. Yeah, it says up in the top corner. It's PSVR.
The power of our God is immeasurable.
I love your commentary. It's awesome. It's like I do it professionally sometimes and get paid for it. But generally for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Dun 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 dun. This is brutal. Like, I could see someone putting on the VR goggles and just like mashing it out in this game. It's like a first person, it's like a like a Skyrim or like a first-person-ish Dark Souls. That is a big-ass boss. Okay, I take it back. It's Shadow of the Colossus. Every game is just an iteration of another game. It's a VR game. The graphics are usually not always the greatest. Okay, good to know. Thanks. So this is Starfield VR, huh? That's what I said when I saw this beginning piece, by the way. I was like, oh, this is just Starfield VR, right? Or like Dead Space VR? Even though I think they've already had a Dead Space VR. Oh, look, it's Alien. It's Xenomorph. Yo, would you guys fuck an alien? Be honest. Like, would you guys fuck a Xenomorph? Be honest. Thanks for being honest. Okay. And this is Marvel Rivals, which I guess looks pretty cool. I was watching people play the beta. And like more arena, like hero action shooters. If Xeno had tits, sure. Alright, I mean, at least you're honest. And it doesn't feel like every character specifically is like melee focused. I mean, it's like long range focused, right? So it feels closer to something like a Smite or like a League of Legends, because some characters aren't just throwing things at you or shooting you. Some characters want to get up close. There's I think that's Punisher, right? Some characters want to get up close and want to brawl, but not everyone does. So it has like more varied gameplay than something along the lines of Overwatch, where there's only like 2 characters that use a sword or a hammer, right? It's like the dude with the shield and the hammer. I think it's a dude. I'm not sure. I don't fucking play Overwatch. And Genji. And Genji doesn't even always use his sword, right? Like, it's very infrequent. He usually throws shuriken. Am I missing someone? Yuriko has a kunai, but she like never does it. Scarlet Witch might be a pick for me. Yeah, just say you're a Scarlet Witch simp. You can say it. It's cool. I think Rogue's design looks really cool in this game, but I don't know why they like Zoomerified her, but it looks cool. Like, it looks like they took like, I don't know, someone fresh out of art design high school class and was like, hey, can you make us a storm concept? We'll give you like a Chipotle coupon and $20. And they were like, Chipotle, my favorite. And then they just made she looks very, I don't know, new gen-ish, right? Like, when you look at the other characters, they like seem like accurate representations of themselves. Magneto looking old, I fuck with big time. And then there's Spider-Man over there looking normal, Venom being huge, hulking, not like slimmed down or anything, Scarlet Witch having like a more like oriental style design where it looks like she's almost dressed as if she's like a samurai or something. What Storms? The chick from Guardian? Gamora? Gamora would be cool because she has a sword. Why is there Lady Galactus? I'm confused.
How mankind has conquered space.
Lady Galactus. Also, I think Black Panther's in, so I already have a character. Gamora, yeah. Sekiro-like? Yo, it's a Sekiro-like, which is just a Souls-like, but in Japan. Like, I kind of like it's fucked up that, like, maybe I'm a boomer, but like I kind of miss motion controls because they made some of these games that are so similar more bearable on the Nintendo Wii and PlayStation 3 for like the Move, right? The Kinect was dog shit, let's be honest. But like the Wii had good experiences like this that were unique because of the fact that they had motion controls. We can talk about Red Steel 1, which was dog shit. Or instead, we can talk about Red Steel 2, which was like a cyberpunk cowboy samurai game. And it was fucking awesome, and it had the Wii Motion Plus Connect, right? It had the Wii Motion Plus, so it had more accurate like motion controls. You could turn your sword and you would see you turn it. You could like swipe in certain directions and it would do the exact direction. To beat certain bosses, you had to slice in a certain way or you wouldn't get through their defenses. And then you also had a gun, like you had a shotgun, you had a revolver, you had a rifle. It was really fun, and it made some of these games that are just Souls-likes or Sekiro-likes feel more interesting. Like every generation of games, there's going to be like a generic action shooter with a gun. Like you have a gun and you have a sword, right? Like Bloodborne is that. You have a gun in Bloodborne. You don't use it a lot, but you can. And you have a sword. Remnant, you have a sword and you have a gun. Now imagine if some of these games randomly just had motion controls. Like gyro controls with the controller. Because I believe the PS5 controller has access to gyro. I think the reason why they don't do that is because at some point they also want these games to hit PC. And, well, you know, gyro control PC. Haha, very funny. Sucks. What do we got next?
Blackwood, winter getaway.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
You go down.
Oh, is this not? This is just Until Dawn, right?
It means so much to me.
This is just Until Dawn finally making it to PC, right? This game was really good, by the way. I really liked Until Dawn.
Someone's watching us.
I played it on PS4.
Out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Yeah, this is just Until Dawn. I'm not tripping, right? Is it an upgrade though, or did it look like this on PS? I can't remember what this game looked like on PS4.
Stay put right here until dawn.
Yeah, okay, it's Until Dawn. As soon as she said the name.
You can't let me die.
I don't remember if there's a deathless run, like a run where no one dies. Because I killed like 4 people on accident, or 5 people. I was like, damn. I really just was, I was watching it like it was a movie, and then there was a prompt on the screen or whatever, and then someone died, and I was like, oh yeah, my fault. Like, I think I tripped over a rock or something. It was really funny. One of the characters, like, he's trying to run to save his girlfriend or whatever, and you can easily make it on time. Yeah, there's a deathless run, cool. There's like, there was 100% a way to make it to her on time because it's a deathless run. But like, I tripped over a fucking rock and then she died because I made it too late. Like, come on, man, you can't be serious. Path of Exile 2? That's neat. Like, if you like Diablo, then you'll like Path of Exile, right? So, Path of Exile 2. Also, this game's old, right? Original Path of Exile? I got Mighty Ruler with Kazi. This is my first Tekken game. I'm happy learning something every day. I never did though. I always killed the ones that wasn't a very specific chick. I tried never to kill Hayden Panettiere's character. I really liked her character. I think her character was great. I think her name was Sam. I think Sam was a really good character. Now you guys are like, whoa, what the fuck? Beanie has played single player games? Yes. Yes, I have. But Until Dawn, I played Evil Within 1 and 2. I think I have the Evil Within 2 in my trunk. I played Knack 1 and 2. They're like platformers. I played, was it Thieves End? Is that the one that was on PS4? I played the Uncharted games that were on PS4. I didn't play any of the PS3 ones. Crossplay, cool. Wait. I'm glad they're putting this. I'm glad they're putting this. Hayden was the only character I liked? That's crazy. Online multiplayer requires PlayStation Plus membership. PlayStation Plus is subject to a recurring payment fee taken automatically until cancellation. Age restrictions apply. I'm glad we're doing this immediately. Instead of having the debacle with, what was the game? The Helldivers, they were like, we don't want to make a PlayStation account. How fucking dare you? I didn't see it. No, I didn't see a new one. They were like, how dare you make us make a PlayStation account to play a PlayStation game? Fuck you, Sony. Right? But now they're just like, hey, we're doing this shit up front. If you want to play this game, you need a PlayStation Plus account. Hold my fucking nuts and pay for my service, bitch. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. Like, they're doing it up front, which is smarter. Also, the graphics in this game, very high fidelity looking. This looks really good. Especially in comparison to Path of Exile 1. Path of Exile 1. This looks really good. You guys ready for Spreadsheet Simulator 2? Path of Exile's Holotype might get it on PC. You should just wait and get 2. Duh. If it comes to PC day in. I hope it comes to PC day 1. This is the kind of game that you don't want to split up the player base and have PlayStation get a big advantage.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you.
That guy looks like Leon Kennedy.
I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
Doesn't that guy look like Leon Kennedy if Leon Kennedy was like a bitch?
Something with it?
Be completely honest with me. Is Path of Exile better than Diablo 4? So I've been told by like
I'll be careful.
PoE fans. PoE fans think so.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Are you saying yes to Path of Exile being better than Diablo 4, or yes to this guy looking like Leon if Leon was a bitch? Because honestly, if someone asked me to take Leon in a fight, like hand-to-hand, no weapons, no guns, no knives, I don't think I could fight Leon hand-to-hand. This guy, I'd fuck this guy up, dude. Looks like Leon? Yeah. I would fuck this guy up. The skill system is complex, but it's good. Yeah, that's why I called it Spreadsheet Simulator too. I was answering Sony. So you don't think this guy looks like Leon? Maybe it's because you're white, so you don't want to be racist against other white people. But he definitely looks generic.
Tell him I'll be good, please.
What the fuck does that even mean? I don't like that. Tell him I'll be good? What is this kink? Get this kink shit out of my video. Keep that freaky shit on your own page. This guy's less intimidating than Frank West? True. So real. All white people look the same to me? You're white.
December. So
Spot, we can get
Finally, a good fucking game.
Then we can get started. This is gonna be
Finally, a good also, he looks like Rashid.
I hope we find them soon.
He's covered wars, you know. Oh. Ooh, I'm so scared. And I've covered my balls when someone walks in on me naked. Okay. Yeah, alright. Anyways.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
They gotta reveal the system requirements for this game, bro. I gotta know. Well, they're not showing, because this is a Sony State of Play, like a PlayStation State of Play, so I don't think they're gonna show if it's coming day in, like day one, with PC. But I assume covering your balls for cowards. You know what? I won't do it next time. Next time someone walks in on me naked, I'm not covering my balls. You're right.
Now to lead it away from the pack, we'll make for the desert.
Right.
That guy looks like a mix of like, should have knocked first. So real. That guy looks like a mix of Ezio Auditore and Rashid, which probably sounds racist. But Ezio Auditore is Italian. And I'm Italian, so you can't call me racist. My last name's Sereno, fuckers. But did he just throw another monster? That was actually godlike. I didn't see that the first time. Yeah, we're rewatching this one fully. Ezio is easily my favorite Soul Calibur character. What's your problem? Like, not even actually a Soul Calibur, your favorite Soul Calibur character. That's like when people are like, oh, 2B's my favorite Soul Calibur character. I'm like, just say you're horny, bro. Jesus. I think there's so many other cool characters in Soul Calibur. That, like, if one of the guest characters is your favorite, that's fine, I guess. Because, like, some of them actually play cool. I don't think... I think Ezio was a cool style. I can't say the same about 2B. Like, Link? Yeah, Link played really cool. Spawn was ass. No, I think Spawn played like dog shit. I also think Heihachi played like dog shit. Like, I definitely think Link was the coolest guest character of that generation. And Apprentice was the coolest guest character of, or Star Killer was the coolest guest character of Soul Calibur 4. 3. Unless you count the PSP version, Broken Destiny, where it's Kratos. Because I think Kratos fit way better in Soul Calibur than he ever did in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, let's go. A good game. Fucking finally. See, it also doesn't say that this game's coming to PC. But I'm sure it is. Is this the Astro Boy game? Star Killer was actually good? Yeah. Star Killer was what, top 5, right? Probably top 3 if you took out Hildy. Actually, maybe top 1 if you took out Hilda. Never mind. Let me shut up. Let me shut the fuck up. Hilda was just a travesty of a character. This looks really gorgeous. Is this just a platformer? See, can we get more experiences like this that are just little cute, adorable platformers? Like maybe, I don't know, maybe this is like the Nintendo kid talking in me. RTD played him, so I know he's cheap. Didn't RTD play Mina? Do you think Mina's cheap in Soul Calibur 6? In 4? No, I know RTD played Starkiller in 4 because Starkiller doesn't exist in 6. I'm saying, do you think Mina is cheap in 6? RTD played Mina in 6. Is that Parappa the Rapper? Let's go. He played Azul when the game launched? Okay, yeah, fair. I-10 knockdown that leads to a 50-50? Is that a fucking PlayStation 5? Okay. Like, I think games like this are necessary, as like cute and like kiddie as they seem. These are very wholesome experiences. Some of my favorite games to ever exist have been platformers. Like Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg is one of my favorite games. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, Sonic Adventure 2. Super Mario Galaxy was really good. I don't know if it's better than Sunshine. Most people would probably say Galaxy is better than Sunshine, unless your name is exactly Oofmatic. Like if you're a flat earther, you probably hate Mario Galaxy. Yeah, this is Astrobot. I thought so.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for this global.
No, I don't think I will. Thanks, lady. How many games in there were cool? Astro Boy was kind of cool. Monster Hunter Wilds, of course. Maybe you guys give a shit about Silent Hill 2 and like Path of Exile 2. I have high hopes for Path of Exile 2 because the team did really good with the first one, and they're not constrained by the normal problems with Sony games, which is like you have to abide by all of Sony's rules. Like it's 100% coming to PC. Oof would probably say Mario Galaxy. Yeah, he calls it globe propaganda. I actually mentioned it once on Twitter when he wasn't canceled. Like I was like, yo, Oofmatic, how do you feel about this game? And I showed him a picture of the Mario Galaxy cover. And he said, that's globe propaganda.